Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What If Cobra Kai Multiverse, Season 2 Part 1. So this is going to be a special and fun What If, because it's the 500th What If episode. If you haven't seen Cobra Kai Multiverse Season 1, you can go watch that, link will be in the description. So this What If will pick up in 1986. So in this timeline, Danny would be at Mr. Miyagi's grave. Mr. Miyagi would have been killed when he fought his Cobra Kai variant, and Danny would remember what his older self told him, how he needed to find Johnny, Chosen, and Mike. He would want to keep his promise that he made to his older self. So Danny would enlist the help of Jessica, and they would go find them. Daniel and Jessica would track down Johnny at a community college, and Johnny would be surprised to see Daniel. He wouldn't be happy to see him. Daniel would tell him that he forgives him for everything that he did to him in high school. Johnny would be conflicted about seeing Daniel. He would still be mad at him for stealing Ali away from him and beating him at the tournament. So Danny would also apologize to Johnny for all the pain that he caused him, and after a lot of hesitation, Johnny would forgive Daniel. Danny would want Johnny to join Miyagi-Do. He would say how Miyagi-Do was going to help him with his life, and at first, Johnny would hesitate, but he would eventually give Miyagi-Do a try. So Johnny would join Miyagi-Do in this timeline. Those events would continue. Daniel, Johnny, and Jessica would want to find Mike, and Daniel and Jessica would still be a little afraid of Mike. They would find Mike doing some odd jobs. Mike would be surprised to see Daniel, and he would apologize to Daniel and Jessica for everything that he did to them. He would say it wasn't personal, and that he was hired by Terry Silver, but Daniel and Jessica would forgive Mike, and Daniel would tell Mike about Miyagi-Do, and how Miyagi-Do can help him better his life, and rebuild his reputation in the karate community. Mike would be interested, so he would join Miyagi-Do. Danny would want to go to Okinawa to find Chosen, but he would have no money, so Johnny would offer to pay for Daniel's trip to Okinawa, since Sid was still paying for Johnny's expenses. So Danny would go to Okinawa to find Chosen, and in Okinawa, Danny would see Kumiko and Sato. Danny would be happy to see them. Daniel and Sato hadn't seen each other since Mr. Miyagi's funeral. Sato would ask him what he was doing in Okinawa. Danny would say that he was here to see Chosen, so Kumiko and Sato would take Daniel to see Chosen. Chosen would be surprised to see Daniel, and he would be ashamed. He would ask Danny to forgive him for everything that he did. Danny would forgive Chosen. He would tell him his plan to reform Miyagi-Do in the US. Chosen would be interested. Sato would tell Chosen that this was a good chance for him to start over. Sato would tell Chosen that he's seen the future, and he's proud of the man he'll one day be. So Sato would pay for Daniel and Chosen to go back to the US, and in the US, Danny would reopen Miyagi-Do, and Danny would be happy. Danny would also tell Jessica how he needed to find Julie Pierce and Amanda Steiner. Jessica would recognize Amanda's name, and she would tell Daniel that she was her cousin, so Danny would want to go find them, and just before they were about to go, a portal would start to open, and some people would start to walk out, and that is where I'm going to end part 1. Thank you guys for watching. Who do you think walked out of the portal? Let me know in the comments below. I just want to use this time to thank everyone for allowing me to create 500 Cobra Kai What If videos. Now this multiverse event is a combination of everything, connecting all the What If videos into one series. Let me know what you think in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.